Alright, Mabuhay Squad, we got some really exciting news. It is so awesome. RJ just discovered it this morning.
Yes.
Mabuhay Squad, check out the awesome news.
Hey guys, welcome to my daily vlogs. Please subscribe.
The rose is surviving! Awesome! Okay, so we've used soil from our composter. I don't know, I think that the Ellsie's put actual like decaying fruits and veggies here for the worms. I think there might be worms in here. I'm not sure. But look, apparently it's fully budding. See? It was much smaller before. Here as well. See that? The rose, which came here on Valentine's Day, so like, what is that, 2 weeks ago? 10 days ago? 11 days ago? Something like that. Still alive! Like Ecuadorian jumbo roses. So this is great news. I think we're going to end up planting these, hopefully, in the Mabuhay Squad farm. This is great. By the way, this is my garden. We still have a few more roses, and I think we're going to plant this one today. This one right here, see? It's really budding. Oh, it's strong. Flowers nice and alive. That's gonna go into a pot too. By the way guys, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the daily vlogs. My name is Mikey Bustos. We are here in Manila, Philippines, of course. Our big family. Be sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed this vlog and hit the subscribe button to join the Mabuhay Squad. We will be your daily dose of positive vibes online every single day. That's right. Okay, but guys, speaking of like composting and plants and all of that, I wanted to show you guys quickly my Vermicomposter. Now, Vermicomposter basically means a worm farm, but its main purpose is to break down organics. So as you know, RJ and I are going to be farmers soon. We're gonna be into gardening and all of this stuff. So we're starting to practice now being able to deal with our waste, recycling of like products, you know what I'm saying, and using our waste to nourish our future fruits and vegetables and, you know, all of that great stuff, right? Living organically. And one of the things that we've been doing for a few months now is this. For those of you who watch the ANTSCANADA channel, you guys know this. This here is called the nucleus. But what it is it's basically a vermicomposter. Now, yes, there are worms in here, but there are also other creatures in here, like mites and springtails, which just naturally occur in soil, like different soil creatures. And on the microscopic level, there are microbiota in the soil that help break down the organics. So let me show you guys. So right now I'm using this like filter foam because it allows the system to breathe, because it needs to breathe. It can't be completely sealed. So that easily comes off and pops on and off. So now there you'll see all our organics. Okay, I just scooped some soil recently for the rows outside, so that's bare, but we dump our organics in there. See, so a banana peel, anything really, anything that can break down. Some of our leftovers. Here are pieces of ligaya's like leftover fruits and vegetables from yesterday. See, clippings from plants we can stick in here. You can also put coffee grinds in here, tea grinds, all of that great stuff. And what happens is there is a massive population of worms, and I'm normally very phobic about worms, but since getting this vermicomposter, I've gotten used to seeing them. So like, watch, if we just dig a little bit deeper, there's one worm. There are a lot of worms here, and some of my animals eat worms, which is great. Like my axolotls love worms, so I feed them worms. Jabba the Hutt right there, my Suriname horned frog, he loves worms. Now the worms breed on their own. They just, you don't need to replace them. They just breed within here. Ugh, so gross. Ugh. And I like to turn up this soil every now and then just so like the system can breathe. We put it under the sink one time, and I believe there was a leak, so it kind of flooded, which was really bad, but I managed to get most of the water out. But the soil is okay, I'm gonna stop now, this is gross. But see this dark soil here? This soil is full of awesome fertilizer for plants. The casts of the worms, and I heard their urine, is super full of nitrogen, which the plants eat, of course, right? Plants need nitrogen. That's like plant food. And you can use this black soil here for plants. If your plants aren't doing so well, maybe they need more nitrogen, and maybe you can start a composter like this and use this awesome nitrogen-rich soil for your plants. See all those delicious worms? Don't mind the ant. Those delicious worms there. Yes. As gross as worms are, they are super important for the soil and for plants. Now also in here are such cool creatures. They're like little tiny pink springtails. I've never seen them before. This is my first time in my life seeing pink springtails. Usually they're white. See them? See them crawling around? They're awesome. They're like little pink gummy bears. They also help break down organics, and their poo is great. It's full of nitrogen for plants. Alright guys, so in case you guys want to start your own vermicomposter, be a little bit more eco-aware, right? And conscious. It's very easy. All you need is just a simple container like this, or I use an aquarium because I film it. But you can use a plastic container, just a small container. I've seen people use an actual sink. And then they just put like a filter in the drain hole, so that when they pour water through the system, it drains out, and that water that trickles through all of that nutrient-rich soil, you can use that to like plant plants. Awesome way. But yeah, you just need a shallow sort of container like this. You don't want it too deep, because apparently if it's too deep, then anaerobic bacteria, so I guess bacteria that don't operate using oxygen, will produce methane, which will kill the worms. So you don't want that. Just a simple container like this. Seriously, that's all you need. You don't have to go all out. And then you need a population of earthworms. Now, I think you can buy them online. I bought these African night crawlers online. They also offer red wigglers, which is a different species. And if you're getting red wigglers, don't feed those worms to your animals, because red wigglers are toxic. But African night crawlers are great. I love them. They eat so much. Like literally in the night, they are all on the surface here, like eating. They come up to the surface and they eat all your goods. And it's great. It's a great way to like use up everything. Like, I mean, you're not gonna eat your banana peels, but maybe you can throw them in here, and your banana peels can help nourish your garden and your plants, which will go on to produce fruit that you eat again. So it's just a great way to live more green, I suppose, and maximize. Right, guys? Oh, now that I ask you to talk, you're not talking. Also, for those of you who are into building terrariums, this compost soil is awesome for plants. It really is. One thing though you have to keep in mind is if you're keeping an ant colony, you don't want to scoop up too many worms if your ant colony can't defend itself, because the worms actually also eat the brood of ants. So if you're gonna mix some worms in, make sure it's like a mature ant colony that can defend itself, you know, like they can in the wild, and not just a starting small ant colony, because otherwise the worms will likely eat the brood and possibly the ants. These worms are savage. Alright guys, and of course, a lot of you look forward to the positive affirmation of the day. So let's see what we should be affirming to ourselves for Thursday, February the 27th. Wow. Walking every day keeps my bones strong. I love to move. Alright. There you go guys. Walking every day keeps my bones strong. I love to move. Moving and movement, exercise, physical activity. We all need it, right? Now we keep this composter outside on the balcony, so I rarely get to see the worms. I just kind of open the top and throw the stuff in and go about my day. But it's really, really interesting. There are so many worms in here, seriously. Looking back, if I were to redesign this again, I would have put a small hole here, or like down here, and plugged it up so that if water ever entered, like too much water, see that water line here? There's like a water line here, and that's from when the sink leaked. I could drain it, and that water again can be used to water plants. It's just full of like great nitrogen for your plants. I think maybe I might create another composter where I could collect all of this awesome water. Now guys, if you wanna learn more about composting and creating a compost worm farm or vermicompost farm, I highly suggest this guy. His name is Jeff Lawton. He's great, like with his permaculture videos. I watch a lot of his videos. I'm a big fan. This video in particular inspired me to create this vermicomposter. Speaking of axolotls, these here are my axolotls, yes, and I want to feed them a worm. Let's do that now. Here you go, delicious worm. It knows. You can smell it. Here, there you go. Mmm, yummy. Yes, they love worms. Alrighty, it's your turn. Here's your worm. Oops, no, almost dropped it. Almost. Go. There we go. Mmm. I don't worry about all that dirt because the filter will suck that up. Yes. Yummy. Now I usually keep this dark. I just turned on the lights right now so that you guys could see it better. But I'm gonna turn it off so they can be comfortable again. There you go. Nice and dark. Just the way you like it. Okay, seriously, guys, do you have something to contribute to the vlog? You are so noisy. I feel like every time I vlog and I pick up the camera, that's when you decide to start singing and talking. Why is this? Every time else, you're quiet. OMG, RJ ordered something and it came in the mail. Come here. But guys, it's for you. And it's in little gray packages. Mabuhay squad. Let's open these goodies.